I regret for that. I will start from beginning my speech. So, dear student and dignitaries, very good morning to all of you. I welcome you all in this online session on career counseling for engineering aspirants. Now, question is that whether this program is really needed. So, my answer for that is yes, it is very necessary because counseling is a crucial to allow you to be aware of career perspective as well as the problem you face while selecting the colleges, which gives proper infrastructure and facilities to you while you get into the college. Many students don't know much about colleges, so the main intention of today's program is guide you about career opportunity in various branches and brief introduction to our college. Today, you will be guided by team of our head of departments regarding career avenues in various disciplines, and I will also provide you the information which is important and you might be interested in knowing about us. I take this opportunity to introduce about MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering. It is a unit of Anjuman Islam, which is a symbol of secularism and national integration. It was established in 1984 with a definite mission of disseminating value-oriented quality technical education among the youths. Since its inception, I'm sorry, the college has achieved many milestones in its journey towards excellence, with significant contribution from the student and dedicated faculty of the institute. College is affiliated to the University of Mumbai and approved by All India Council for Technical Education (AICTE). College is located in South Mumbai with very well connectivity by road as well as harbour, central and western rails. We are renowned engineering college for its quality education as well as far-fetched achievements not only at national but international level as well. The highly qualified, experienced and enthusiastic faculties, which comprise of more than 30% PhD holders, provide unique platform to the student with adequate guidance and support that makes them exceptional achievers at every competition they face. The faculty members also strive hard to keep building up their skills and knowledge by grabbing new opportunities available to them, as well as creating many for themselves and students too. At present, we are offering engineering in 7 branches with an intake capacity of 60 each, namely automobile engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering, information technology, computer engineering, and recently started computer science engineering, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. I would like to make a mention of few extraordinary achievements in Shabu Siddiq. It is very interesting that Shabu Siddiq is the name student popularly use in its instead of full name of the college. Traditionally, the student of college have been figuring consistently in the university merit list. Apart from this, team of automobile engineering students participating in BAZA SAE, a national event in 2020 achieved All India 10th rank out of 82 teams, and endurance rank was 7th out of 37, as well as sledge pull test rank was 3rd. Our student of automobile engineering, Miss Gayatri Pavaskar, owns 7th floor in the 30th rifle shooter in All India competition during 2020. This reflects that we are not behind in sports too. Team of civil engineering student won first national award in 17th and second national award in 18th national award competition organized by INSDAC, Ministry of Steel, Government of India consecutively in year 2018 and 2019. One student from civil engineering got first prize in essay competition at India chapter of American Concrete Institute on advances in science and technology of concrete. 2021 University topper of civil engineering is from MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering. The student from Electronics and Telecommunication Engineering won AICT Best Team Award with a cash prize of rupees 50,000 in Smart India Hackathon in 2019. Hamza Sheikh, Saad Patel, Farooq Samir won first prize in India Innovation Growth Program 2 and won a project development grant of 10 lakhs for the project prototype of an electric arm. Students have started their own startup also. Team of student Khananas Zuzair Rangwala of Mechanical Engineering won second prize in national level. A quest quiz competition organized by Aishre also got job from Hitachi. Team of six students of information technology developed a Go Secure software capable of making secure call over insecure internet for Ministry of External Affairs and won second prize at Kanpur in Smart India Hackathon 2019. Our computer engineering student had won first prize of 1 lakh at Smart India Hackathon 2019 at national level organized by HRD Ministry at IIT Roorkee. Computer engineering student Haider Ali Nadir Shah has been recruited in Uniqlo Company Limited, a Japanese company, as a software developer with an extraordinary package of 13.5 lakhs per annum. This is as comparable to any IIT. Only 20 students from all over India were selected for the final interview at Delhi. We can firmly say that similar success will be achieved by our newly introduced branch of computer science engineering, also known as artificial intelligence and machine learning, which is now completing its second year. There are few of the achievements. There are many others such achievement in the name of student and faculties at national and international level in each department of engineering. Sabu Siddiq has tremendous strength that provide a powerful platform for ongoing success. Our commitment to high quality and engaged classroom learning in both online and offline mode is exemplary. We have a history of inductive case-based teaching. Sabu Siddiq has a sterling reputation among potential students, recruiters, and society. A spirit of identification with the institute pervades all sections of Sabu Siddiq community, that is faculty, staff, students, and alumni. We like the work in we like and work in an evocative and functional campus. With these words, I end up here because our team of head of departments are very desperate to guide on the aspect of careers in each engineering. I give best wishes to you and your parents for bringing or making your dream come true. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your best wishes and for putting light on achievements of Sabu Siddiq and for your valuable insights. Thank you so much, sir. Dear students, you must be wondering, how is the life in engineering colleges? I request Professor Kashif Kaularikar to please play the video for introducing the students to life in MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering. Over to you, Kashif, sir.
The Muhammad Haji Sabu Siddiq Institute, a Muslim minority institution, owes its existence to the munificence of late Muhammad, son of Haji Sabu Siddiq, who bequeathed a large sum of money for establishing, conducting and managing this institution for imparting vocational, technical, and industrial training and education. The institution is managed and administered by the Anjuman-e-Islam. The Anjuman-e-Islam was founded on 21st February 1874 by Justice Badruddin Tayyibaji, first Indian judge of Bombay High Court, and the third president of the Indian National Congress. The Anjuman-e-Islam is represented by leading personalities, currently spearheaded under the guidance of Dr. Zahir Qazi as the president of Anjuman-e-Islam. The institute offers 7 engineering courses: automobile engineering, computer engineering, computer science and engineering in AI and ML, civil engineering, electronics and telecommunications engineering, information technology, and mechanical engineering. The institute is centrally located in Mumbai, just 1.5 kilometers from Byakula and Mumbai Central Railway Station. Both public and private vehicles are easily reachable to the institute. The college was established with a definite mission to disseminate a value-oriented quality technical education among our youth to fulfill the increasing demand of human resources for the ever-growing engineering industry of our nation, which it has truly proved to the core. The institute offers high-class infrastructure, smart classrooms, high-tech labs, and environment for the students to learn and grow. The institute, through its highly qualified and experienced faculties, not only engineers the students to excel in the curricular activities, but also to excel in the extra activities and competitions. M.H. Sabu Siddique College of Engineering is an exciting place to study and grow. It is a place where thinkers become leaders, a place where the thirst for knowledge fuels our desire for distinction. The institute provides necessary impetus to laws to make it to the best organizations in the fields of software, core industries, management, and real world where cutthroat competition is the order of the day. Hope to see you in the institute, where you will learn and grow. Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Kashif, for the wonderful video. Now, I take this opportunity to introduce to you our eminent guest speaker for today, Mr. Shoaib Sheikh. Mr. Shoaib Sheikh, Associate Director at Virtusa Corporation, a strategic technology firm. He has 14 years of core talent attraction in data and analytics, product engineering services domain across India, US, and Middle East. He has an experience in strategic talent acquisition lead for 2 large global business lines, that is Insights and Data and Capgemini Invent. His area of expertise are diversity and inclusion, talent acquisition transformation projects, strategic talent attraction, and employer branding and leadership. We are grateful and very fortunate to have you with us today. I now request Mr. Shoaib Sheikh to please take over the session and address the audience. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Professor Sanam, for introducing me to this live session. And thank you so much for having me here in this great platform, to meet a lot of students, engineering students. Okay, it's been my pleasure that I've been associated with the institute from so many years, that I've been in here and guiding and counseling students all across. I think it's really passionate to see a lot of inspiring students that have been coming a long way. Dr. Ganesh has given us a very clear idea about how the institute functions, what are the different verticals, what are the different streams that people can opt for. But I think most of the time when you clear out your HSC, your 12th standard, it comes to your mind. A lot of social media pressure, a lot of peer pressure comes to your mind, that what's next. I think right from the standard 9th and 10th, we come into a delusion, we come into a dilemma that which or which area of our education that we will suit, right? In our times, I think 10 years back, when I look at it, it was completely dominant on your percentage and your marks, right? That if you get a certain percentage of your marks, you will be able to join arts. If you will be able to get this much, you will be able to join commerce and something more than science. and beyond that, I think then engineering and medical, so and so forth. But I think time has changed. While we evolve technologically, the India has taken up the next role in the global economy. I think from that particular factor, we need to understand that we have a very, very clear platform in terms of choosing the right career. It's always not about what you wanted to achieve, right? But what platforms that you have at hand, especially when it comes to engineering. Yeah. When you have been born and brought up, okay, as a when you have been born and brought up as a kid, you learn every small things that you do has engineering and has that concepts at hand, right? But when you look at Sabu, when you look at when you look at your engineering, sorry, there was some chat window box. So when you look at your career, I think the only thing that you will have to look at is what platform are you getting inside, right? When you talk about, I come from an industry, I come from an information technology industry. We have different domains in IT, and every engineering field, every engineering stream, right from electronics, right from automobile, right from IT, computer science. I think the MS Subus is opening up a new stream for the second year for AI and ML, that is artificial intelligence and machine learning. It gives a very clear platform that what exactly that you would want to pursue in your career. Hmm? With entering into an engineering is you may feel that it is a very big job, or rather it is a mammoth task. But I think the professors that we have here in MS Abu Siddiq Engineering College, the kind of counseling that has been done, the TPO, the staff has tremendous experience and have tremendous industry connect that can lead to and bring you to can give you a different platform. I have in my career, if you see, when I was 10 years back, when I had been into different industries, right from Fiat, when I used to go and meet the senior leaders of automobile industry, and when we used to talk about how automobile has to be, what is the next step and what are the best career opportunities that students can get. I used to get the name of MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering right in Chennai, right in Pune, and in all the parts of the world and in India, that we see that the alumni of this particular institution has been present, and I have always been very fortunate to be part of this particular college. When you talk about information technology, I'll put light more about information technology and IT industries. Over a period of time, you see that technology is evolving, and when you look at the Indian economy and a lot of post 2000, there has been a substantial growth of IT in India. And what comes to our mind is that if we get an admission in an electronics engineering or an EXTC or any of the core branch, we may not be able to pursue our career in IT. But this is not correct. This is a myth, right? Every IT organization, if you talk about Accenture, if you talk about Capgemini or any large IT organization, it has different domains in its own organization, right? If you talk about Capgemini, right? I have been with that particular organization for almost 6 years. So there are different domains and different verticals which manages and different streams of students, right? We used to hire a lot of fresh talent from mechanical industry for our MDS, Mechanical Design and Simulation group, and also in our product engineering line from embedded and PLM and overall technical publication perspective. When it comes to automobile, right? When we used to work for gesture engineering, so we used to hire a lot of automobile engineering guys in IT industry and get their inputs to get some IT solutions behind from the automobile domain, right? Similarly, when it comes to IT, right? So there has been a spectrum of technologies and languages that we work in, right from the cloud technologies like AWS, Amazon, Snowflake, Google Cloud, to a lot of other emerging technologies like AI and ML. and with the growing need in the industry that we wanted uh, new technologies and emerging technologies to be part of the curriculum, I think college has taken the best. This institution has taken the best step to inculcate AI and ML in their curriculum, so that it gives a ready-made material to the outside industry, right? Believe me, when I was part of a larger group in Hindustan Corporation Limited, that is HCL, okay, when I met a lot of people in the freshers group, I found out there was a bunch of people that has come from this particular institution, and the area of training, the overall scope of training those people were fairly very easy as compared to students coming from some different some different institution, right? Because it has been spearheaded by the top industry experts. I think there has been a lot of things without and beyond sorry, there has been a lot of things beyond education that we do over here in this organization, in terms of having a lot of participation in techathon and being participation in different countries. And I have heard that a lot of students have even visited to the United States to participate in different contests, technical contests. That's the best part of it. As what I can say in this closet, I have given a limit of only 10 minutes to talk, but I think uh, to close it up and to sum it up in to conclude, this institution has been one of the pioneer of education in the technical field. Since many years, they have been the pioneer of it, and my association with this particular institution has been more than a decade now. And most of our IT industry, all the top leaders and all the top technical leaders and architects have been associated with this, and they have been alumni of this engineering college. So I wish you all the participants, I wish you all the best, and I look forward that you come together, come forward, and look at the curriculum and talk to the counselors here who have been nominated, and take your first step of your engineering with MS Abu Siddiq College of Engineering.
Thank you, Mr. Shoaib Sheikh, for your motivational address and words of guidance and encouragement. Thank you so much. Now it's time to start with the career counseling and briefing the aspirants about the different streams available in MS Abu Siddiq College of Engineering. I would like to invite Dr. Ashok Dhale, Head of Automobile Engineering, to introduce the students to the stream of automobile engineering. Over to you, sir. Dr. Ashok Dhale.
Thank you, madam. Good morning. I would start. I'm Dr. Ashok Dhale. On behalf of Automobile Engineering, I will be giving the brief about the department. Our department has started
Sorry, sir. I would
in
request you.
85, and
Sorry, sir.
since then,
I would request
hello.
you to please put it in a
Yes.
just a slideshow mode.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Our department of automobile engineering started in 1985, and since then, they're in the field. This is related to our college. College has started with a definite mission of creating engineers or technicians with the demand of the market. As the demand grows, so obviously technical education engineer will be produced. Sorry. Value oriented quality technical education among youth. This was the aim to start. Department started in 1985, and aim of the department obviously to the automobile engineers, and as the demands for the manufacturing sectors and other vehicles. Okay, to provide the quality engineers for the sector in automobile engineering. Now, automobile engineering global scenario. One is okay. Just a minute. Now,
I think there is some technical issue.
hello. That slide is not.
Sir, yeah. Uh,
Hello. 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption. Hello.
yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. About our department. Automobile engineering global scenario, industry 4.0, that industrial revolution or smart manufacturing, which has for the transform the industrial world. That is, second one is e-mobility. Nowadays, uh, hybrid and electric cars. That is a scenario for this global scenario. Then autonomous vehicle and intelligent transport system. So these are the scenarios of automobile. Indian scenario, obviously various industries, Indian automotive industries are adopting Industry 4.0 because of the improved process and energy efficiency. Then implementation of scrappage policy by Government of India, as Government of India has adopted some policies for the automotive industries, and one of the good policy which is a scrappage policy, which will again grow the industry sector in that particular area. Global OEMs or original equipment manufacturers are interested in setting up an R&D lab, R&D base in India. So that is a preferred place for setting R&D, because most of the automobile industries wanted to grow in India. So that is the fourth one is the automobile industry is one of the most important driver of the economic growth of India. So obviously the Indian growth, so many manufacturers wanted to set up their R&D also and manufacturing unit in the India. So these are the Indian scenarios. Now, why to choose automobile engineering at MS Abu Siddiq College of Engineering? The first one, oldest branch in Mumbai University, because we have started automobile engineering in 1985, and since then we are nurturing our automobile engineers. Dedicated with highly rich experience, good industry interaction, because we are interacting with several industries, automobile industries, and even centers like ARAI at Pune. Then 50% faculty members are doctorate and alumni base. So that's our strength. That's why you should this automobile engineering at MH Sabaswati College of Engineering. Career opportunities for the aspirants here where a design of different designs of cars and interior exterior design and this one product design and development, then R&D research and development, manufacturing hub which is being set up in India nowadays for all the countries has been attracted or invited for setting up their manufacturing units, product development, then testing and quality control and quality assurance. These are the areas where the careers can be are very so sales and services, after sales and service obviously, then consultancy, government job like military engineering services and other services where our alumni are already working with. Their studies, obviously, no doubt, everyone wanted to grow with uh, quality of education and go for the higher studies, obviously. Many more opportunities, career opportunities are there in this particular field. Top companies offering job opportunities automotive professionals, as already expert has said that some of the companies. So these are the companies: Mahindra and Mahindra, Nissan, Maruti Suzuki, Tata Motors, Hyundai, Jaguar, Ford companies. The opportunities are there for the professional. Now, apart from this, adventure and motor sports, where the opportunities are more, which is a space field, where SUVs, this one, sport vehicles, hovercrafts, then all-terrain vehicles are being fabricated, manufactured, and then it is used for the adventure purpose and design and development of such this one are there, and career is very important. This field is also very important from the point of view of career. Our alumni base is there worldwide, so several UK, US, and France, several places our alumni are working, and since from 1985, so several people are in contact as alumni base. Academic performance in 1819, 1920, 2021 is 90, 100, and we have a professional societies: SA India, SA Society of Automotive Engineers, and IST. These are the two professions. So mostly automobile engineers are preferring SA India because it is the biggest platform for the students for gaining the knowledge also, and for showing their skills. Now, BAHA is one of the competition organized under the banner of SA India. BAHA and SO are the two, which is for a design competition, which designing all-terrain vehicle and fabricating and then testing off-road vehicles, all-terrain vehicles, and SA Supra is Formula F1 car. Few of the achievements of our students in this particular area, which is the biggest platform. So our of SA BAHA has secured 50th position in virtual round of SA BAHA in 2018 out of 350 total teams all over India. The team of participated in event BAHA SA 2020 ranking, overall rank, as already mentioned by our principal sir also. This rank out of 82 team, and different ranking for different testing. So endurance rank was 7, sludge pull tank was 3rd. So then one of our achievement under EDC of our entrepreneurship development cell is there in our college, and under that one students are participating in different events, and one of our group, automobile engineering, has participated in innovation idea generation competition and won the first and second prize both for that, and also got the commitment of investing in their is a wash bank. Okay, these are the names of this one team, which team MHSS Racing participated. these are some photographs of this one participation and industrial visit workshop organized by the department. Industrial visit again, and here which online we have conducted some online programs, and these are the programs which is conducted online. So a lot of response was there, quiz competition and other information was were organized by department body. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for guiding the aspirants with respect to automobile engineering. I would now like to invite Dr. Javed Sheikh, Head of the Department, Mechanical Engineering, to brief the audience about mechanical engineering.
Yeah,
Over
thank you, Sanam. Thank you, Sanam ma'am. I would be sharing my screen for the presentation. I hope the screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, good morning, one and all respected dignitaries and my colleagues and dear students. I would be quickly going through the opportunities in mechanical engineering activities, okay, that are going on at our department, okay, our achievements. So first of all, we'll see the highlights of the mechanical engineering. Okay, so it was started in the year 2007. Prior to this, there was production engineering department, which was started in 1984, and later it was closed, and we started with mechanical engineering in the year 2007. We total 12 faculty members, out of which 4 they are having PhD degrees, and the 2 members they are pursuing PhD. We have excellent academic results in past years. We provide motivation and guidance on HVAC, that is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning related competitions organized by ISHRE. So this ISHRE is the Indian Society of Heating, Refrigeration, and Air Conditioning Engineers. Then we also provide the students with seminars, workshops on state-of-the-art technologies by industry experts. And most of these passed out students have got placed on campus or off campus, or they are pursuing higher studies abroad in various reputed universities. Okay. Now, these are the different areas where the mechanical engineers can work in, like machine design, then automotive, HVAC, automation and robotics, manufacturing, and oil and gas. There are a lot of opportunities in these areas for mechanical engineers. This is the career progress chart. Okay, so as a fresher, when you complete your graduation, you can join the industry as a graduate trainee engineer or junior engineer. Then you will be promoted to senior engineer or manager. Likewise, so there is a very good progress as an engineer industry. I would like to share some of the remarkable achievements of our students. These are the recent achievements. The first achievement is in one of the HVAC design competition, that is ISTL, which was organized by ISHRE. Okay, so in this competition, what the team of the students did, they developed the HVAC solution for one building, and they got first prize. The second prize was the second achievement is in aero modeling competition. Okay, so there was a team, and it was a aero modeling hackathon. So within 24 hours, they have to design, then they have to manufacture, and they have to test a remotely operated or remote control operated aeroplane. So they won the first prize in this competition. Then this is the another achievement in which the student participated in which was held at national level, and from all over the India, various teams participated, and in this competition, our students, Khan Anas and Rangwala, they won the second prize, and on this spot they were offered by the job offer by Hitachi. Okay, so Hitachi is a very big name. Okay, and then this is our one of the achievement. Team Aerosols was there. and they visited US for this competition. They prepared a plane, remote controlled plane, and they won the uh, second and third prize in this competition. So this is a very big achievement. Apart from these achievements, extracurricular achievements, we have this curricular or the academic related achievements. Recently in GATE 2021, our student, Mr. Rehan Desai, he secured All India rank 3 in GATE exam. Okay. And now he's pursuing his MBA from NITI. Similarly, in GATE 2018, Mr. Adnan Teenwala, he achieved All India rank 619 and he has completed his MBA from NITI. He is having I think he is working with some and has very good package. Okay. These are the placement results of the last 3 years. So you can see almost for the 2018 batch, percent students, they are either working somewhere or they are pursuing higher studies. Okay, most of the students, they have completed their higher studies or they are doing their some business, okay, family business or some started some business. Okay, so actually this data for 19 and 20 it is going on. Okay, so it is not you can say it is not updated, but still there is a lot of scope. Okay, so as you can see, our major focus is in, or you can say our strength is HVAC. Okay, so most of the students, they are working in HVAC industries, and there is a lot of scope for ventilation and air conditioning area because there are changes and people they are using there are many applications of these HVAC. You can see the cold storage for storing the fruits and vegetables. Okay, so they require engineers, mechanical engineers. Then for every building that is constructed, this air conditioner required. Okay, people also they are buying air conditioners, refrigerators because of the changes the climatical the climatical conditions. Okay, so there is a lot of scope for the mechanical engineers, and it is evergreen branch. Okay, also students, they are pursuing higher studies from abroad in various reputed universities. Okay, so these are the recently passed out students who are pursuing higher studies in aerospace engineering. Okay, and some other programs from US, from Germany, from Canada. As far as the activities are required, we call the renowned persons from industries. Okay, I would like to mention this, about the seminar on e-mobility by Dr. Karthik Jamal. He is production planner, battery technology at Volkswagen Germany. Okay, so we called him for 2 times. First, he was there for the seminar, and then we conducted 3 days workshop. Okay, so even in IIT Bombay, they are calling him for these workshops. Okay, then similarly, we call some other persons for various topics. Okay, I would like to mention here about Mr. Azhar Rizwan. Okay, he was general manager at Tata Consulting Engineers. So he was guiding 2 of the project groups under him for the HVAC related projects. Okay, so students, they have very good learning opportunity. They developed the projects and they got placed. They are working somewhere somewhere in the HVACs. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your guidance on mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
I would now like to invite Professor Zahir Khan, Head of the Department Civil Engineering, to brief the audience about the stream of civil engineering. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good afternoon to one and all. I would request Representative Kashif to share the screen for civil engineering presentation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Is it visible?
Yeah, now it is visible.
Hello?
Yeah, now it is visible, sir.
Okay. So as you can see in the first slide, on behalf of Civil Engineering Department, I welcome you all to build a great career. Admission is open for 21-22. As explained by our esteemed principal, our college located very conveniently, equidistant from Central Line, Harbour Line, as well as Western Line. Next slide, please. To explain you about the highlights of Civil Engineering Department, we are giving preparation for GATE examination through GATE Tutor. We are providing internship and placement at good companies, entrepreneurship guidance, registration of startups, motivation, guidance, and platform for innovative ideas and business models provided. Our professors are supporting the students for giving recommendation to MS for international universities. Seminars and guidance is provided for UPSC, Railway, MPSC, BMC exams for government jobs. Various workshops and now during pandemic webinars on new technologies have been organized by providing applications, for example, ETAPS, how to write patents and media presentation, etc. We are also doing the students, grooming them for competitions and arranging for the conferences at state, national, and international level, like INSDEC. As explained by our principal, won consistently first and second prize in this competition, which is a national level competition organized by Institute of Skill Development and Growth. They are also involved in AutoCAD drafting, Avishkar, organized by University of Mumbai. Next slide, please. Now, in addition to the syllabus in the department, through projects, we are offering structural design, emphasis on use of software like ETAPS, StatPro, Primavera, Revit, etc. Surveying with the application of total station, GIS, Timetrics. Environmental engineering with the advanced study of smart waste management, sustainability, and green building. Building material with advanced study of smart materials and building services with aging of building. As you know, there are a lot of development taking place for converting the city to smart cities. Construction management with advanced study of PERT CPM, construction technology with advanced features of MEVAN, precast, shear wall, formworks, etc. Advanced construction equipments with the study of mono, maglev, metro rails, and site visits, and optimization of cost in construction equipments by use of tower cranes, etc. Please. Now let us come to the career opportunities in civil engineering. It's a very old branch, as you know. Many used to have only military engineering and civil engineering. That was non-civil and civil. So civil engineers play a very vital role in the development of one's nation. It's a very convenient, promising branch. Study involves planning, designing, and managing structures like buildings, roads, bridges, dams, etc. And there is a research report by Global Market Insights, which says that civil engineering market to reach US $11.72 trillion by the year 2025. As far as higher education is concerned, our students are appearing in GATE examination. They are taking admissions at IIT, NIT. They are doing MTech, ME. They also appear for GRE. They are doing MS at various international universities. They're also appearing in engineering examination, MPSC, UPSC, and so on. Now, what are the job prospects? They can join various government departments, local authorities, civil engineering, contractors, gas companies, electricity companies, railway companies, and so on. Now, as an engineer, what roles they are playing? They are civil engineer, they are construction manager, they are site engineer, project manager, consultant, structural engineer, building engineer, environmental engineering or arbitrator, structural auditor, and so on. Next, please. Now, coming to the placement, as per the Times of India survey 2020, MHSS COE ranks 37th in placement among the top 50 private engineering institutes in India. Some of the companies visited recently for civil engineering department are listed here. And I would like to mention particularly some of the companies like L&T. Then our students are working recently. One of our students from the last year batch has joined Dr. Abhay Consultancy, Projects and Research. And these are some companies visited us. The future is very bright, considering the development in this infrastructure for civil engineers as such. Next slide, please. Now, talking about the esteemed alumni who are pursuing higher studies at topmost institutes for the year 2018, 19, and 20, you can see here we have Ms. Pooja Patil doing MTech in Construction Management from College of Engineering, Pune. Mr. Manda Bandari is doing MTech Structural Engineering at NIT, National Institute of Technology, Bhopal. Savli Vinit is doing MTech in Construction Technology and Management from NIT Surat. Mr. Kamle Yash is doing MTech Structural Engineering from NIT Trichy. Nauman Rizvi, MTech Structural Engineering, NIT Meghalaya. Sagar Sonawane, Structural Engineering from IIT Delhi. And Mr. Ashish Nair, MTech Urban Design from IIT Bombay. Next, please. We congratulate some of our esteemed alumni like Mr. Abraham Saria, completed MTech in Structural Engineering from IIT Mumbai. Mr. Minal completed MTech in Geotechnical Engineering from VNIT Nagpur. One of our alumnus, Mr. Abdul Samad, is a senior associate at Mahindra Raj Consultants Private Limited. And Mr. Rahul Barai is an assistant manager civil Metro. Next, please. Some of our esteemed alumni are Mr. Mubarak Sarang, the General Manager, Alphos Engineering Consultancy. Mr. Anil Dhabi is a Project Manager, NG Projects Limited. Mr. Junaid Pathan is a Senior Manager, Construction, Tata Projects. Mr. Abhijit Cordia, Geotechnical Engineer. Mr. Fahim Khan, Senior Design Engineer, Mahimtura Consultant. Mr. Arshad has joined Capacite Infrastructure Limited. Mr. Tausif is a Senior Manager with Godrej Bias. Mr. Niaz Qazi is a Project Manager with L&T. Zaki Sheikh is doing procurement and material management job at Toronto, Canada. Next, please. We look forward to a brighter future for the students joining the college and Department of Civil Engineering. And can you believe that our 7th semester civil engineering students can take project of steel structure and complete that considering as an internship during vacation? Yes, it happened in MS Sabaswati College of Engineering. Next, please. There is a video, because of short of time, we will skip this. Next. So if you have passion for civil engineering, join Contact numbers are available. We will guide you how to become a civil engineer, useful for the development of the nation. Okay, next. Now, these are the latest software. Some of the softwares are available in the department. In the college, we have TED-Pro, ANSYS, Autodesk, and students are frequently using this in the final year project work. So, using this facility of software, they are in tune with the development which is taking place in the industry. Next. Now, very important field related to civil is environmental engineering. So if you are passionate about controlling pollution, do join us. We are involved in design of water purification technology, design of sewage treatment plant, smart waste management, air pollution control technologies, biomedical waste management, and we can learn sustainable development. Next. Now, as you can see, the latest development which took place in the recent years, like 3D printing in construction, biomimicry in structures, then advanced formwork, V1 technology using precast elements, sustainability, and green building. So our faculty are in touch and they are giving the latest know-how about the technology taking place with reference to civil engineering. Okay. Last but not the least, if you want to learn water purification from whole to part, reference to the sustainability, yes, we are doing it in the campus. Okay. We have also taking care of the environment in the campus. We have compost which are available and you can go through, have a look. So with this brief introduction to department, I would like to welcome all the students to the campus. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for putting light on the career aspects in civil engineering. Thank you so much. Dear aspirants, now it is time to introduce the branches of Electronics and Telecom Engineering, Information Technology Engineering, Computer Engineering, Computer Science Engineering, in Artificial Intelligence and Machine Learning. I would like to invite Dr. Zainab Pirani, Head of the Computer Engineering Department, to address the audience. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Sanam. I would request Kashif sir to share the slides, please. So, dear students, I'll be focusing on the branches. Next slide, Kashif. Related with computer engineering, computer science engineering, electronics and telecommunication engineering, and information technology. Next slide. So, if you see the current market trend, we see that domestic revenue of IT industry is estimated around 45 billion US dollar. Okay, and export revenue is estimated around 150 US dollar. And estimation done by Gartner, it is said that India is spending around 93 billion US dollar, and it is expected to reach to 98.5 billion dollar. So approximately, if we see that India's IT industry has contributed around 7.7% to the country's GDP, and it is expected to extend up to 10%. So in order to cater this growing needs, we need manpower, and the best option is to join either computer engineering, IT engineering, computer science engineering, or electronics and telecommunication engineering. Next slide, please. So if you talk about career opportunities, we have large number of career opportunities like software developer, you can become machine learning engineer, data scientist, data analyst, and you see there are around 12 opportunities available. So you have wide range of opportunities available. Next slide. Why engineering should be done in College of Engineering? The main reason is we are the oldest college in South Bombay. And we have young and energetic team with dedicated faculty available, and around 30% of our staff are PhD holders, and another 30% are on the verge of completion of PhD. Okay, so based on the routine pedagogic work, we are focused in research work, and we present papers in national and international conferences. So we have awesome amount of experience with us. Next slide. And apart from experience in research field, we provide immersive learning journey while providing real world cases, and we provide hands-on exercises dealing with practical sessions. On an average, the placement is 90% and more, if you see from the last academic year. So we try our level best to groom our students with the blend of academics as well as extracurricular activities so that they are ready for society as well as industry. Next. If you see the result, the analysis done among all the three departments is like on an average is 90 plus. I've not included computer science engineering because it is still in the second year. So on an average over here, we have awesome result. Next slide. Placement, Alhamdulillah, almost more than 85% of the students are placed in all the three branches. And if you see individual branches, there are many branches which are 100%. And if you see the current 2020 and 2021, the placements are still going on, and already electronics and telecommunication has reached up till 10%, 100%. And inshallah, in coming days, computer and IT branches will also be reaching 100%. Next slide, please. So the companies that visit our college are brands like Infosys, Rave, Exaware, Byju's, and various brands. Next slide. I would just like to highlight on the academic achievers. Next slide, Kashif. We have among us Heather Ali, who was given the title of Greatest Developer Mind in India by Microsoft. And currently is working in a Japanese-based company having a pay package of 37.5 lakhs. Okay, he was like, as a fresher, he got this amount. Next slide. And we have many students in you who have attended various competition, and among them we have students of EXTC department who have got the seed amount of 10 lakh rupees in developing a prototype of electronic based arm, and again they received a seed fund of 20 lakhs from IIT Bangalore. Next slide. Next slide. The team leader of this seed amount was Mr. Hamza Javed, and he has alhamdulillah started his own company, and he's the CEO of his own company, and his company name is Center of Human Machine Interaction. So I wish him all the best, and I'm expecting many more entrepreneurs from coming from all these branches. Next slide, please. Apart from this, we have trend of winning in the competition like Smart India Hackathon, and always there is a trend that we win almost first prize every year. So you can see the photographs. This event is was introduced by Mr. Modi, and the trend is on. We have also got AICT Best Team Award. Next. And many of our students have received 1 lakh rupees. Among them, we have a student called as Mr. Jawad Sheikh, who got the reward of vulnerability reward program by Google, and he got amount of $1,337. And apart from that, he also was rewarded by $750 for identifying the security bug in Grab Taxi app. So you just see the students are trained in such a way, they get training in such a way that they can participate in various extracurricular activities and academics activities. And we also participate in a match tech based program called as Deep Blue Season, and our college has received an outstanding college award. Next slide. If I give you highlight about the current placement, we have Sheikh Abuzar, who has received a package of 12 lakh rupees. He's from computer engineering department. Next slide. Then from EXTC department, the highest pay package is 9.6 for this current year. And from IT, we have two students who have got 6.5 lakh package, Mr. Bhaskar and Khadija. These are just highlights which I wanted to, provide you the highlights of all the four departments. And I wish you all the best. And if you have any queries, you all can contact our coordinators, and we are here to help you along. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam, for highlighting the achievements and career aspects and opportunities in IT-related branches and telecom. Amit Sabu Siddiq has outstanding performance in placement every year and has great packages. As per Times of India Survey 2020, Anjuman Islam's MS Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering ranks 37th in placement among top 50 private engineering institutes in India. I request Professor Kashif to please play the video for introducing our audience to Training and Placement Cell of Amit Sabu Siddiq College of Engineering. Over to you, Kashif, sir. Thank you. We would now like to take the questions from the participants. We begin with our question and answer session. So participants, you can unmute yourself. I would like to hand over the session to Dr. Ashfaq Sheikh, sir. Over to you, sir.
Okay, I hope I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon to one and all. So thank you so much, ma'am. So we will now like to take the questions from future engineers. So I request if anyone having the questions, they can unmute yourself. They can ask the question directly to the particular section, particular expert, particularly maybe question related to the branches or question related to the overall admission process. So I now request participant to, if you have their questions, please ask the questions. We are ready to respond to you. I also request if you have any question, you can also type in the chat box. We can take the question from chat box. Or on YouTube live stream also they can write they can write their queries. So participant, if you have any questions, please let us know. There is a question, how and where to apply for the admission, from Aslan. So Aslan, this is I think related to the admission process. You can refer DT site for that. And I think in our college we have a FC center, so you can visit and you can get the detailed information. Although the DT provides the detailed schedule and dates and the process regarding the first year admission process. So Aslan, you have to follow the DT site as well as our college site, or you are welcome here to visit the FC center. We'll guide you in that. There is a question from Abdul Rahman, when will new academic year starts? Abdul Rahman, I think once the DT process is done, I think the second week of December, hopefully, the first year is supposed to be start once the cap round is over. So we are expecting around December 2nd week. The detailed date will be displayed on DT site. Ma'am, can you take this question? Is there any institutional quota in Sabu Siddiq? Obviously.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
Director sir is also there. Director sir can also take this question for the answer. I request Honorable Director sir to guide on that.
Is there's a question from Shabana Sheikh. Is there any institutional quota in Sabu Siddiq? Kame sir.
Yes, Dr. Ashfaq.
Yes. Would you like to give the answer for this? Is there any institutional quota in Sabu Siddiq?
Yes, it is there. Minority quota is there. So, through DTA, we go for about 50% of admission and 50% is the minority quota.
Okay.
Here in this meeting, Dr. Irfan is also there, who is very much taking care of facilitation center, and he can also answer with respect to the admission process and other things. So I will appeal Dr. Irfan also to be taking part in this question answer session.
Yes, yeah. Dr. Irfan sir is there. I request Irfan sir to.
So there is a 20% seats are reserved as an institutional quota.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
20% seats are there as an institutional quota in each branch.
Oh, hope this answer the question. If you have any further query, you can any participant can unmute and ask directly to our expert.
There is question, Dr. Ashfaq, from Abdul Rahman. what about direct second year student or diploma student admission? So,
So,
Dr. Irfan, can you answer this?
So for the direct second year, already they have displayed the complete schedule. So once the cap round has been completed, then the direct second year academic session will start.
So it will be through DT only.
Yes, yes, yes. Direct second year, there is no institutional quota for direct second year. Everything will be through cap.
okay, sir, one more question from Javed Sheikh. This regarding he has done diploma from EXTC and he want to apply for engineering, I think in machine learning in AI. Irfan sir, can you answer this question, Irfan?
So as far as the subject groups are being concerned, he has been eligible because EXTC has been considered in a subject group of computer.
Okay. Achha.
Hello.
Yes, sir. The next question. Yes.
Till the next question comes, I will request Dr. Irfan to give the highlight of the whole admission process in engineering.
So already the students might have filled the form and they might have got the confirmation. The provisional merit list is already been out and they need to just check whether their name is there along with all the details which they are filled during their admission cap form filling. If there are going to be any changes which has been required, then they can go for getting those changes done in this day or tomorrow, because tomorrow I think is the last date for that, so that everything has to be done through their own login. And on 28th they are going to get the final merit list will be out. After that they will be going to fill the optional form, and after the option form the seat will be allocated, and based on the seat which has been allocated they need to visit the college and confirm their admission.
Okay. Sir, suppose I am an aspirant for taking admission and suppose I don't get the college of my choice in first round, then what will be option for me?
There are 2 rounds which has been declared by CAP. So if in the first round they already got a college or the branch which has been given and the same seat is not get allocated, then it has been left to the students to take the decision of the first round. If they are not finalizing that and it is not in the free state, then they will be applicable for the betterment in the second round. And in the second round also it does not happen, then they have a choice to go for the vacancy round at the college level. Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir. Can I take next question? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Mohammad Zaid Pathan, does IT companies recruit students studying in EXTC? So Zaid, actually IT companies do recruit EXTC, provided that your academic, the students' academic performance meet to the eligibility criteria for the companies. So basically IT companies recruit all the branches, including EXTC, mechanical, electronics, based on their requirements and their eligibility criteria. So hope this answers the questions. Yes, one more question. When the institutional quota admission starts and what will be the process? Irfan sir, can you highlight this?
Yeah, in a coming week, like the advertisement will be released in the newspaper informing about what is the date from which we will start accepting forms for the institutional quota. So usually like once the cap rounds get over, after that only the institutional vacancy round will start, because it is against the institutional quota as well as the vacancies, if any, during the cap. So the admission will start only after the cap process has been over, whereas the forms will start somewhere in the next week after the ad has been released in the newspapers. Yes, sir.
So there is one more question related to that only. What will be the timing, and will it be online or offline? I think this is the process the candidate want to know.
So
Irfan,
as I already stated, like once the advertisement has been released, we will be making it very clear, because both the ways it will be available for the form filling, but the rounds will be carried out at the college. Rounds will be carried out at the college, okay, whereas the form filling will be
Madam,
allowed in both the ways.
Sana madam, please keep that slide alive in which the department coordinators' names are there so that student can directly contact them by noting down the mobile number.
Yes, sir.
sir, one more question. Will college start online or offline? Kame sir, will you give the answer? Will the college starts online or offline? I think this is with respect to first year student. They are asking. Hello, Kame sir.
Yes,
The question is, will college start online or offline?
see, government have already permitted to conduct the classes offline, subjected to the vaccination status. Okay. So right now we are going through the examination process. So therefore, University of Mumbai have permitted to take the examination online this semester. But definitely, in the coming time, college will start offline as per the government, as per the University of Mumbai guidelines.
Okay, sir. Thank you. How to apply for institutional quota, because there is no link. So the link, as soon as the advertisement, I think Javed sir has already replied Aslan's questions. If you have any further doubt, the participant can unmute and ask. I request participant to unmute and ask. Otherwise, they can also write the questions in the chat box.
See, participant can ask in any language, whether Hindi, English, no problem, Marathi, सुद्धा चालेल.
Okay, I request participant, if you have any further questions, let us know. If you have any questions, please write in the chat box, any language, or they can unmute and they can ask the question directly. So I think there is no more questions, and I hope we have answered all the questions. If anybody is not satisfied, still you have some confusion, please let us know.
Dr. Ashfaq, there was a question in the beginning regarding the 12th pass with PCB and without math can
Yeah. We have replied in the YouTube that maths is maths is mandatory. This is the mandatory requirement. So I think physics, maths are mandatory. Apart from that, you can have chemistry, biology, or occasional. So I think in that case, the candidate is not eligible. They can refer the further detailed eligibility criteria from DT site, but I think maths is compulsory.
Yes, of course.
There is one more question from Lubna Sheikh, sir. How many months will be for 1 year of computer science and engineering? Can you reframe the questions, Lubna? Because how many months will be for 1 year of computer science and engineering? So, yeah, how many months means we have a semester-wise pattern, 2 semester. 1 semester is actually 3 to 4 months of teaching and their examination. So in a 1 year, we have 2 semester, Lubna, and it's a semester-wise pattern you have to follow. So how many months? You will get a detailed academic calendar once get their admission. So their academic calendar is based on the university rules and regulations. The fee structure is available on the college website. There is a question related to the fee structure. Yes, it rightly says the fee structure is available. After 4 month exam will be conducted. If you're asking first semester exam right from the today's date, if you consider, so I guess around after 4 months, offline exam may be conducted. It seems like that as far as today's condition is concerned. There's a question: is computer science engineering general or only focused on AI ML? This is a new branch, computer science and engineering, with the specialization of AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning. So in that case, this is actually the computer engineering only as a core, provided that plus we have AI and ML related subjects will be there. So the specialization in AI ML, but basically it's a computer science and engineering. So I hope the Adiba's questions is answered. Yeah, Lubna, thank you.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, Shabana Sheikh.
Sir, I have a doubt कि कंप्यूटर साइंस इंजीनियरिंग और कंप्यूटर इंजीनियरिंग में डिफरेंस क्या है? बिकॉज थोड़ा सिमिलर ही है, बट अभी तक उसके ऊपर है ना क्लियरेंस नहीं है कि दोनों आखिर है क्या, डिफरेंस क्या है?
Shabana, as of now, second year syllabus तो same ही है, 100% same. Most yeah. So the basic difference is CSC computer engineering is the core, and CSC AIML as of now second year will be the as syllabus wise. If you see, second year is almost same. There 90% of the syllabus seems to be same, and definitely there will be a difference when it comes to the specialization subject. Few of the subject will be covered in AIML, which will be totally related to the AIML, which may not be there in the computer engineering. So definitely the fundamental difference is that 80% of the syllabus will be same. Almost 80% of the syllabus will be same in both the cases, and the 20% is depend because in AIML we will have dedicated subject for that particular specialization, and which may not be there in computer engineering. But in computer engineering, instead of that, we'll be having the core subjects. But Shabana, as far as the job is concerned, as for the company, they will consider you in the same category like computer engineering, information technology, or EXTC, and they will be judged on a single parameter, I guess. So is the doubt clear?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Is the computer engineering based on hardware or software? So the core is totally, it's a combination of both. Few subject based on hardware and most of the subject are on software based. So it's technically it's a combination of both. Is AIML beginning? AIML is actually started from last year. Yeah. This is the second year for AIML. Okay, so I think any more question we have? We have a YouTube questions. Are there any courses related to biotechnology and student can only enter in the college through competitive exam only? This question is basically MSCET is compulsory with the JEE. If otherwise, I think there is no biotechnology. We, at least for our in college, as of now we are not providing any biotechnology courses. The next question is, please elaborate about AI and data science and job opportunities. Yeah, artificial intelligence and data science are the emerging areas in today's scenario, and there are a lot of job opportunities in terms of AI and data science. So definitely, this is the allied specialization for computer engineering and information technology, and definitely there will be a lot of job opportunities if you can see. Thank you. So I hope we have covered almost all the questions. I request last time, one more time, to the participant, if you have any questions, they can put it in the chat box. Sanam ma'am, I think the question is over.
Okay, sir.
Over to you now.
Thank you.
Dr.
Thank
Vishwas,
Yes, sir.
I would
Yes.
like to make an announcement. On the screen, a branch-specific coordinators are there who will guide all the candidates with respect to particular branch. Their mobile numbers are also displayed. So I request all participant, admission seeker, their parents to note down those numbers so that they can contact them later on also. At the same time, counseling is going on offline also. Any time from 10 to 5 on working days, they can visit the college for the counseling, for the knowing the admission process, any doubts related to branch education, campus placement or placement in companies, job opportunities like that. So this is the one thing. Another thing is regarding the scholarship. So apart from all government scholarship, we have a institute or a trust scholarship also available in the form of Jakat. So for the economically poor student, we provide funding also. So that is the added advantage of MS Abu Siddiq College of Engineering. Thank you. Over to Sanam Madam, please.
Ma'am,
Thank
just
you, sir.
one more question in the chat box. Can a
Yes, sir.
student
Yes,
of
please.
diploma automobile change its field? I think Javed sir is there. Javed Habib sir, Dr. Javed Habib sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. What is the question?
Can a student of diploma automobile change its field? I think Dhale sir or Javed sir can reply this.
I think they have to check with the brochure. They are eligible.
Okay. Okay, Sana ma'am, I think the question answer session is over. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants, for the wonderful questions. And thank you, all the panelists, to answer the questions. Thank you so much. Now we have come to the end of the session. I would like to take this privilege to deliver the vote of the thanks on behalf of this esteemed institution, Anjuman Islam's MS Abu Siddiq College of Engineering. I would like to express deep gratitude and very hearty thanks to our guest of honor, Mr. Shoaib Sheikh, for accepting our invitation at a very short notice and for motivating and inspiring the audience with his address. A warm welcome goes to our management for their constant support, and thanks to Honorable Executive Chairman Dr. Viqar Khan for timely suggestion and guidance for the event. I would like to express a very hearty thanks to our Honorable Director Sir, Dr. Mohiuddin Ahmad, for your great vision, constant support, and attitude that inspire us to excel. I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the immense contribution of our in-charge principal, Sir Dr. Ganesh Kame, sir. Thank you, sir, for your constant guidance and motivation for the event. I would like to extend my thanks to Dean Academics, Dr. Irfan Lange, for his guidance and support. Behind every successful program lies the manifold attempts of our committed HODs and training and placement officer, our dedicated faculties and non-teaching staff. I would like to thank each one of you. A very special thanks to Professor Kashif Kaularikar and Professor Ahlam Ansari from IT and Computer respectively for their efforts, for their dedicated efforts and digital setup. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the participants who have attended this event. We would be very happy to shape your career and turn you into future engineers. For any admission related queries, you can always contact our team of coordinators from each branch. We will be very happy to serve you. The details are displayed on the screen. So hereby we declare the end of the event. Thank you everyone.